gentlemen, Scott Mason as Dame Edna.
Please welcome back to the stage my good dear friend, the award-winning and Hall of Famer for funniest female, Bettina Williams as Whoopi Goldberg, possums.
Yeah, I'm gonna visit my relatives. Most of them live in Texas. We live in a very dangerous part of Texas. It's called Texas.
On the way here, a 6-year-old tried to eat my leg. Just turn to your bosom, buddy, for aid and affection, for help and direction, for loyalty, love, and forsooth. Remember that who else but a bosom buddy will sit down and level, will give you the devil, will sit down and tell you the truth.
The other night, we were in bed and we were watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I mean, I was trying to be a little frisky, and I asked him, I said, you want to have sex? And he said, no. And I said, is that your final answer? And he said, yes. And I said, I guess I'm going to have to phone a friend. I don't know anything about Hanukkah. Nothing. I do love the Jewish weddings, especially the horror.
The what?
The horror.
The who?
The horror.
What the freak is the horror?
It's that dance they do.
Oh, you mean the one with the chair and the
Yes.
Oh, yes, the horror. I didn't know it had a name. I thought it was the chair dance.
It's the horror.
That's the horror. I see many of them in here tonight. You know, when we're this age, into 20-somethings and 30-somethings, we're just old.
Yeah.
When you're like 70 and 80 and hunched over and wrinkly, then you're cute again. I mean, seriously, right? You look up to an old person,
True.
you're so cute, you're so cute. It's like an arch. You start out as an infant, look at that cute baby drooling and crapping itself, and then you get old and you go, look at that cute old person drooling and, you know.
Crapping on themselves.
Exactly. Did you see this in the news? Andy Rooney died.
Oh, wait, no. Andy Rooney died right after he finished doing the 60 Minutes. He retired. That was sad. That was sad.
That was a waste of time.
That was a waste of 60 minutes.
That's true. Can you imagine Andy Rooney right now in heaven? Don't you hate the angels? Why are these clouds so fluffy? Have you ever noticed that clouds are fluffy?
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Well, I don't quite know yet.
I just want to know if you wanted to go out tonight. You know, I'm saying like for a little dinner, candlelight, you know, a drive.
Is it possible I have lesbian tendencies? Young women, and they were white.
Okay.
As white as your shirt.
As white as my shirt?
And they were talking, and I was eavesdropping, because it's fun to do. And one said to the other, do you know anything about Kwanzaa? And the other girl said, no, but I think it starts on Black Friday.
Oh my gosh.
Because, you know, we will revert back to primitive man, we will. You know, we will no longer be Homo erectus.
Homo erectus?
Oh, Homo exotica. What is it?
Homo-
I don't know what Homo say. I don't know, but, you know. You know what, right?
Why we gotta be homo? No, they need to teach you stuff like if you go into Mexico and you find a really fine man, you can say things like, how do you say in Spanish, are you married?
Oh, because you like the Spanish.
I love them brown ones. You know what they say? Once you go brown, your package get, no, that's UPS.
What was the question you asked?
How do you say, are you married?
How do you say, are you married in Spanish?
Yeah.
Well, they
That's
didn't
important.
teach us that, but I can say, yo tengo un gato.
What does that mean?
I have a pussy.
You have a what?
I have a pussycat. They do what?
They take the tampon
And
they dip it in the vodka. That way they won't have the smell of liquor. And they get drunk this way.
and they.
Yes.
Is this true?
This is true.
Can anyone validate this? Is it true?
Is that true? Yes.
They stick that in there.
Yes, they do. Then they take the tampon and they put it in their woo-woo and they get drunk this way.
Do they use a penny shield as a chaser?
If we ever did like award-winning movies,
Well, I've won a Tony, you know.
I won an Oscar.
I've won a Tony. Have you won one of those?
I won a Tony.
Well, I'll tell you what you can do with your Tony and Oscar. Now, I need you to tell Molly what I'm saying, word for word. But you gotta tell her, do you understand what I'm saying, word for word? And they put on Christmas songs on the radio 24/7.
Yeah, we start early.
Right, you do. It's not even Halloween yet and those songs are playing. And then at 7 o'clock at night, you've got that taut.
Ooh.
Delilah. Who is Wenceslas?
I don't know.
And what is the Feast of Stephen? The song goes, he looked out on the Feast of Stephen. What is that, cannibalism? I'm looking out. Oh, she's feasting on Stephen. Is he good?
Tastes like chicken. I can't drink that. That's so nasty.
You need something more appropriate?
Oh, God.
I think I've got something here just for you, Whoopi.